Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be checking out Double Dragon on the NES. Now, I have a lot of fond memories of this game. This was one of the first beat-em-up games I ever played as a kid, and it was one of the very earliest beat-em-ups for the genre. Now, a lot of people might remember Renegade prior to Double Dragon, and that was Technos Japan's first stab at a beat-em-up that pretty much took off. But shortly after that, we got Double Dragon, and that was just what really paved the way for a lot of beat-em-ups to come. So you think of, Final Fight, Streets of Rage, just to name a couple, but Double Dragon kind of was the earliest, as far as what we had as kids growing up as beat-em-ups. This game really influenced me to really get into this genre and just really got into just beat-em-ups in general. And I had so many good memories with this game, and the sequel is really good as well. We're not going to talk about Double Dragon 3 today. The original Double Dragon, there's a lot of history behind it, and especially the arcade game, but today we're going to focus more on the NES game. So with a lot of NES titles, and you guys probably know this by playing them, Nintendo usually adapted their beat-em-ups, and they kind of changed the formulas a little bit to make a home version of these games. So with Double Dragon, it plays a little bit different than the arcade. They incorporate a lot more platforming elements, and they add a few additional things into the game to kind of just flesh it out a little bit more. So going forward, after we beat stage 3, you're going to see that they incorporate a lot of platforming elements, and they add this a little bit of a transition into the final couple stages. So you'll see that as I play through it. And there's areas in the game that get really cheap. So you could be kicking ass through the first 3-4 stages, and when you reach those platforming areas, you die some of the most cheap deaths in NES history. A lot of times when people think of the term NES hard, this usually comes to mind. For the replayability, they usually put in some really hard or ridiculous, stage hazard that just kills you. So you built your way up through this entire game, and then you die on some crazy platform they just stick in there out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, guys, Double Dragon on the original NES, one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. I would beg my parents to take me to the arcade, and if we had a local mall nearby, and usually they would have an arcade in there as well, I would scope it out and I would find this game and play it. Beat 'em ups, you think of Final Fight, Streets of Rage, you think of, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, the Simpsons arcade, X-Men arcade, and, a lot of those awesome Konami and Capcom beat 'em up games, they got influence from the original Double Dragon games, and rightfully so. I mean, Technos Japan was way ahead of their time, and, seeing, those great beat 'em ups transition from Double Dragon, just made me appreciate Double Dragon so much more. It's like, wow, you're, they explain the formula so well. The game starts, your girlfriend gets kidnapped by a group of thugs, and it transitions into, this big beat 'em up where you're just fighting through these windy streets. With that said, guys, thanks so much for checking me out. If you haven't checked me out before, RockinKatReviews. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok. Any of my past live streams are up here on YouTube, so feel free to check out my backlog of games I played through. And I also have a Twitch, so I stream on there occasion, so feel free to check me out there. And without further ado, guys, let's jump into some Double Dragon on the NES. Alright, guys, time to jump into some Double Dragon. Now, I love this intro theme. It's probably one of my favorite video game opening theme songs of all time, especially for a beat 'em up. It just gets you hyped up. I get so pumped listening to this. It's one of the soundtracks I can always just jam out to. This song in particular, though. That's why whenever I think of a beat 'em up game, this is always my definitive song that comes to mind. I'm always like, this is beat 'em up music right here. So I just need to let that soak in for a minute to get me hyped up for the game. But yeah, 1988, Technos Japan. They were just making games left and right at the time. River City Ransom, Double Dragon, the list goes on. But let's jump into Double Dragon. Now, there's mode A and there's mode B. So I'm trying to remember the difference between the two. If anyone knows at home, let me know. I always assumed there was just an A and B for co-op, just in case you wanted to hit each other. But maybe mode B is that the? I think there's like a fighting game in this as well. I think that's what mode B is. Maybe that's battle. So I'm not sure, but let's go, guys. Mission 1. I always wish the game opened with that like iconic scene where the garage door rolls up and you got your like hot rod in there and you just come out swinging. But I don't think the NES was capable of probably putting that animation into the game. Okay, so over is my headbutt. Have my kicks. B is my kick, A is my punch. And one thing about the original Double Dragon is I never like to sit still. Like I never just punch and just keep hitting them over and over. I like to kind of stick and move. So that's kind of like my strategy. Like I'll keep my distance with my kicks. It seems to help a little bit. Boom. And use weapons. Especially when they're coming from both sides at you. Makes you wonder also, like, why are all these guys coming at you over a fucking girl that got punched in the face, like, in the stomach? You think, like, you would think that the boss, I don't know, what's his name, Roper, would just be like, okay, trying to kidnap your girl one-on-one, but he sends all these goons after you and takes your girl. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we leveled up. There we go. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this trick before, but this is that like infamous wall glitch where you can just climb the wall. That was pretty cool. I think the biggest flaw with the original Double Dragon, at least a lot of people's gripes, is why it's not co-op. And, you know, I think that's my biggest thing too, is because, let me get this guy first. Just kind of boot him off the side. Is, you know, I think at this point, the NES wasn't, you know, that limited to what it could do. So, I mean, I believe that they could have incorporated co-op into this game, because I mean they did it with Double Dragon 2 at that point, but it's probably just lazy programming. Now if you want a really good home port of Double Dragon, try the one on the Master System. That one's actually very faithful to the arcade, and as far as the story and how faithful it is to the arcade's level design, Master System by far. Guys, check it out. Let me know if you guys like it. And it is co-op, so I think you fight more characters on the screen as well. Like, even with the NES one, you can see where you're limited to how many sprites are on screen. Ooh, that was close. That dynamite will like take your entire health bar. Oops, so now I've leveled up to level 3, so I now have the jump kicks, which is nice. So I can kind of disarm them a lot easier with their weapons. Do, 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 do. Okay, so another really cool trick here in this stage is if you're low on health and you just don't want to fight this guy, you don't got to. Like, he comes out, you leave, and so does he. He's like, well, fuck it, I'm out of here. He just takes off. So damn, knife right to the head. I think this stage is where the game really starts to kick off. Oh, I really didn't get hit by that, did I? With these guys, you gotta really be on guard, because they will jump kick you, or just their reach is really deadly. Got him. That's what I needed. I needed those knee strikes. Imagine getting kneed in the face like that. Oof. There we go. You gotta start making these jumps. Trying not to get hit so bad. I got like one hit left. Oh, it took me out. Oh, I still got life. Ain't over yet. Yatch. Oh, get some. Probably the most iconic scene right here in the game. The double Bobo attack. See if I can stick and move, stick and move. Keep them apart. No! just right. This always seems to work for me a little bit better than attempting the back elbow, because it might backfire and they just beat my ass. But I can't get hit right now, so. Oh, I just leveled up too. Keep moving. Oh, did I die? Oh, that was bullshit. Here they come. Oh, big boot to the chest. Fighting these two behemoths at once is just like, that should be the last boss in the game. Look at this. These guys just take so much damage. There we go, one down. Got him. Okay, so 3 stages down. Now this is when the game gets a little bit crazy, because there's a lot of platforming going forward, and if you don't make your jumps just right, your game's over. So that's where I always say, going forward, this game is terribly flawed, and if you make a mistake, it punishes you. So we'll see how we do. You seen this bullshit already? Ooh. I don't think I have to make it to that next one. I think I can just jump. Whoop. Oof. Also, you're just on like a 2D plane here. Like you can't move up and down and dodge their attacks. So this part is really tough too. Come on. Whew. Leveled up, thank you. Okay, so we're getting close to the main layer, and I think I got a little farther to go in here. Not too bad. So we'll see. But I don't think there's that much more platforming. This is the part. Jump. Oh, I can't believe I got that. Jump. There he is. Okay, keep it steady. Come on, Jay. Got him. Another one? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck. Are you serious? I'm gonna fight these guys again? Jesus Christ. Oh, that's ridiculous. Took a lot of damage. Alright, one down. Bring him on. Fucking Hulk. This is ridiculous. Fighting a Hulk of Bobo. Got him. I don't think I have to fight these ones. Maybe I do. Go this way. Ooh. Okay, so it's not open yet. I think I still gotta beat some more bosses first, or some more enemies. Yep. There we go. Okay, guys, so this is the final stage. I don't remember if you have continues or not, but I'm on my last life. And I don't know how this is going to pan out. Let's hope we make it to the end on this. But there's a lot of like crazy shit. Like the walls come at you. All the enemies have got knives, so it's going to get pretty crazy. So let's just see how we do. You bitch. Oh, thank God I didn't get hit by that. Alright, guys. We're getting close. Slow and steady. Take him off the cliff. That works. Run. Here we go, guys. Let's do this. Did you just threw me off of him? I'll keep him off the screen. Did I get him? Nope. Get him, get him. Come on. Somehow I kept that guy half the screen. Oh. Well, that's it, guys. That's Double Dragon 1. I gave it my best shot. I was really close. I was like at the end of the game. So yeah, you win some, you lose some. And I got really close there at the end, but it's such a gauntlet. You don't have any continues, and it's just a really long, challenging game. And I gotta come back to this and beat it. I gotta redeem myself. It came down to Billy versus Jimmy. And Jimmy kicked my ass, guys. I mean, what can I say? I went through all those goons, and then Jimmy comes out at the end, and it's just like, it was me the whole fucking time. So, I'll get him, guys. We'll run this back, and we'll play through it again. We'll beat it. So, guys, thanks for joining me today. RockinKatReviews, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. You can find me on all my social media platforms. And it was just a great time hanging out with you guys today, playing some games. And when we come back, who knows, maybe we'll do another run of Double Dragon 1, or maybe we'll, go on to Double Dragon 2. So, more games to come. And, guys, I will see you on my next playthrough. So, thanks so very much, and I'll see you guys shortly.